Do you need me to make another ice machine run?
You know, there's some wounds that ice can't heal. What?
You, you have to admit, that was a pretty cheesy line.
You know, you have a really strange way of apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just, we've been working through this all night, and I think I'm starting to lose it. Look, you know how I truly feel. You also know me better than anyone else. I made a stupid decision to protect you when we were kids, and it just kept escalating from there. I wanted to tell you so many times, but it got harder and harder, especially when you started leaving the tickets. I couldn't bring myself to take that away from you. It would be like you finding out that America's Next Top hand model was fixed.
Wait, is it? Did you hear something?
No, I was just using that as an example.
Okay, because I don't think I could handle that right now. I think I always knew deep down that it was all too good to be true, that I'd never meet them, but I guess a part of me wanted to believe that maybe something bigger would come out of all of this, that it wasn't just about action figures or championships or entertaining millions of people, that it would help me find a part of myself that was missing.
But maybe something bigger did come out of all this. This wasn't about finding two people who would fill a hole in your life. It was about millions of people finding you to fill holes in their lives.
Now that was cheesy.
But it's true.
Maybe.
I have something for you.
Please don't tell me this is a letter from my long-lost aunt and uncle telling me to forgive my best friend.
Just open it.
What's this all about?
It's our new list. On one of my ice machine runs, or maybe it was one of the times you locked me out of the room, I can't remember, but I made some phone calls to management, and it's unprecedented, but they've agreed to let us get revenge on Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at tomorrow night's WrestleMania, assuming you're on board.
I guess we're coming out of retirement. This has to be some kind of record.
There's one other thing you need to know. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe agreed to the match, but only if we put our Hall of Fame spots on the line.
You really want to do this?
If we don't fight back after what they did, then we don't deserve those spots.
Package deal. I'm in.
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I left 2 open seats in the audience just like you always did.
Why? I mean, obviously my birth parents aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.
It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far you and Red have come. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to be able to say I trained 2 WWE Hall of Famers, and I could probably raise my rates again. But like I said, doesn't matter.
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but me and Red owe you for helping us get our start.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye? You were my prize student. Never doubted you once. I used to call you Sure Thing Trey.
Are you serious? You thought I'd be a manager at best, and you definitely didn't think I'd make it to WWE, let alone become a Hall of Famer. I think you said something about pooping golden nuggets?
I don't recall that. Anyway, good luck, Sure Thing.
Look, I know we haven't spoken much since I've been gone, but I just wanted to say I'm pulling for you tonight. And Brooklyn had no right to exploit your past and ruin your big moment.
I appreciate you saying that.
But I also know how your impatience and temper can get the best of you sometimes. So I'm a little worried that you rushed into this match, especially considering your condition and what's at stake.
Thanks for your concern, seriously. But this is something we have to do, no matter what we could lose in the process.
I know you're gonna tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
I wasn't gonna say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
It sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center. This is why I left the 2 seats. It's time to move on.
I'm glad you're here.
Hello everybody, my name is Tubasplat and welcome back to WWE 2K20 My Career, and this is indeed the final episode of my career, and I did slow this down to half speed just because it's really short, and yeah, so and it just gives me enough time to talk about the whole game in its entirety, give me my final, allow me to speak my final thoughts on the game. Is it better than 2K19? Absolutely not. I mean, there's not a lot of credit that you can give to 2K20, but my career is unique in its own way, that they obviously went with the wacky kind of antics, like the whole bionic arm, Samoa Joe, and stuff like that. And then the whole My Career being a recap of your created wrestlers, their whole careers, essentially, from the perspective of the Hall of Fame, which is a totally different concept than what we've ever seen before, so I do give 2K20 that much credit. And also, I mean, just doing this Let's Play, I thought that it relied a lot on the whole mixed tag team match that was brought back for this game. I thought it really relied on it, but it didn't really, and I was pleasantly surprised. It seems like the only time it did was during the early bits with training at Riley Flash's academy, and then the whole mixed match challenge. Yeah, I was just surprised. I thought they relied on it a lot more than they did, but that's good though that they didn't hammer it into the ground, basically. Obviously, the one thing that really stands out is, for me anyway, is Trey. Just, they made him so, I don't know. I don't want to say stupid, but just like completely happenstance that it's like, oh, I just happened to win the Universal title on my first night, and it's like, you what now? What? So, and I think I meant to mention it in the last video that I forgot, was I loved the, right before Brooklyn interrupted his Trey's part of his speech, he's like, well, I feel like we've been sitting up here for 15 hours, and I'm thinking, is that supposed to be how long My Career is supposed to be, is 15 hours? But anyway, that's going to be it for me in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. If you did, make sure to drop a like on this video, and to stay in tune with future Let's Plays as well as any other future content. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Thank you everybody so much for watching and joining me on the My Career for WWE 2K20. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud of you, son. Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do. I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We have something for you. Some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. It wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame,